take a look at the starting lineup for tonight's first 25-lap A-Main, James. Here it is.
It'll be Fergie time. It'll be Chris Ferguson in the Stinger for his father, Brian Connor. He is out of Mount Holly, North Carolina. And on the outside, your current championship points leader, sporting the Midwest Sheep Little spoiler, it'll be Brandon Shepard out of New Berlin, Illinois.
Row number 2 on the inside out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. It's Garrett Alberson in the 58. And on his outside, it'll be the game changer, Dallin Murdy out of Chelsea, Iowa, the 13.
How about Frank Heckendass Jr. out of Frankfort, Illinois? Surprise entry this weekend. We're glad to have him trying to win his first Lucas Oil race. He's out of Frankfort, Illinois. And Devin Moran, he is third in the championship points. He's out of Dresden, Ohio, the defending series champion in '99.
Josh Rice looking to get the win from the 7th starting spot out of Crittenden. He's in the Ratliff Racing number 11, and on his outside in the Riggs Motorsports 81 out of Deckard, Tennessee, Jaden Frame.
Pair of drivers, their families, long-time regulars here at Florence Speedway. Trevor Landrum, 3-time track champion out of Florence, Kentucky, and Dustin Nobby, he is out of Batesville, Indiana, the 5N.
Donald McIntosh, the defending Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Rookie of the Year in the Hicks Motorsports 79. And on his outside, that's row 6, the number 6 Jupiter Flores, Clay Harris.
Row 7 looks this way. It'll be Dan Ebert. He's out of Lakeshore, Minnesota. And Cody Evans alongside the 4Gs out of Camden, Ohio.
Row 8's going to have Corey Lawler in the 93 on the inside. On the outside, it'll be the 20, the 3-time North-South champ, Jimmy Owens.
So a 3-time and defending North-South 100 winner, Bobby Pierce. He will start 17th here tonight. And in Hilsebeck, Maury, Smith, Babb, Ratliff, Blair, and Devin Gilpin.
24 cars set to go 25 laps. I love these old school Saturday night shootouts. Again, you can't get out there and log laps. You can't get out there and bide your time. You got to get up on the wheel. And as you mentioned, James, you are earning points that will set the stage for Saturday's 6 traditional heat races. The Race Car Engineering Pace Truck makes the hard left-hand turn to the infield. It's going to be Chris Ferguson on the pole, Brandon Shepard on the outside, 25 laps. The green flag flies in the Ace Doran Hauling Rigging starting zone.
Chris Ferguson with the lead in the number 1 quickly here. Again, they get points for the B-Main and the main event as they head down the back straightaway. Brandon Shepard, your current championship points leader, looks to the bottom of the 1. Garrett Alberson runs in third out of turn number 4. They're side by side. Chris Ferguson will lead lap 1 here in this first 25-lapper.
Shep second, Alberson third, Down Murdy fourth, and Frank Heckendass going to round out the top 5 on lap number 1. Brandon Shepard right there knocking on the back door of your race leader, Chris Ferguson. Fergie trying to tiptoe around the cushion. Shep trying to roll the middle. Ferguson stays out front.
Ferguson into turn number 1, now hailing out of Kings Mountain, North Carolina. Former home of the legendary, the late, great Freddie Smith as they go into turn number 3. How about Freddie Smith and Brandon Shepard? Both 5-time winners of Carl Short's Dirt Track World Championship as they head down the main straightaway. Fergie's still in front.
Max Blair still nursing problems on the 111. He's out of the party. Side by side for the lead momentarily and side by side for third. Battle for the lead on the left. Battle for the third spot on the right side of your screen. But high, wide, and handsome off corner number 4. Chris Ferguson stays out front here at Florence.
Track's good, isn't it? Track is good. Ferguson looking good down the back straightaway in the 22 car. Loves Florence Speedway. Back for the North-South 100, looking for a 75K victory Saturday night. This will be the first step as we head down the main straightaway. Out in front by 0.7 of a second over Brandon Shepard.
Yeah, that lead duo is actually pulled ahead by about 1.5 seconds over your third place car, Garrett Alberson. It's still Dallin Murdy in fourth. That's the battle for 5th on your screen as Josh Rice going to try to take it away from Frank Heckendass, and back out front, Brandon Shepard's reeled back in, your leader, Chris Ferguson.
Brandon Shepard right there, a car length back down the back straightaway. Alberson, Murdy, Heckendass, your top 5. Then it's Rice, Moran, Jaden Frame, McIntosh, Landrum runs in 10th. Battle there for the lead. It's still a car length for Ferguson into turn number 1.
Good racing her, quickly catching the tail end of the field as well. Justin Smith right now will be the first driver to go lap down. Fergie gets a real good run though off corner number 2. He and Brandon Shepard drive into your living room this time by. There will be 8 laps scored, 7 laps to go, and Chris Ferguson's been your leader since the drop of the green.
No, he pushes just a little bit in 2, but he's got that top groove down the back straightaway. About a 7-8 car length lead. It's 0.8 of a second. Alberson, Murdy, Rice still your top 5. Caution 3 so far. There you see the new rocket for the driver that's won here 13 times in the last 5 years. Rice.
Meanwhile,
Josh Rice.
back up at the front of the field, the back of the field is a reality for your race leader, as Justin Smith will be the first car to go one lap down to the left side of your screen. A pair of 99s going at it for position number 6 on the right side of your screen. The black 99 is Frankie Heckenast. The white 99, Devin Moran. Moran, the defending series champ, going to fall back to 7th.
They still are a ways off that wall. Devin makes the inside move on Frankie down the back straightaway. Frankie with the crossover. Into turn number 3. Meanwhile, Chris Ferguson, there's the battle for the lead right here. Into turn number 1.
I'm telling you.
Shepard to go to the bottom. And they come out at 2 as they've gotten around Justin Smith as we head down the back straightaway as we work with 13 to go coming up.
James, watch Ferguson here as that high side has really dipped out wide now coming off corner number 4. That's why Shep had been looking down to the inside trying to find a way around. Still can't do so. Again, this lead duo 1.7 seconds ahead of Garrett Alberson, who hangs on to 3rd. He's got about that same advantage over your 4th place car, Garrett Alberson, and Shep back down to the inside for the lead.
He's got it. New leader is Brandon Shepard. 12 to go. We are at the Hellraiser Jacks halfway mark at Dandy here in the first 25 lapper. Give me more of them. 2 tomorrow night. 1 more left tonight. And Brandon Justin Radcliffe loops it, and a Hellraiser Jacks caution for the Spring 50 winner, the Rattler, with 12 laps to go, Dustin.
Randy Weaver, what was the pucker factor like for your race leader, Brandon Shepard, there?
It was definitely maxed out right there. I was just looking at him catching the traffic, and looked like Ratliff got down and hooked the berm or the tire, and it just jumped him right around right in front of Sheppy. Man, them guys, they got some quick reflexes, but I guarantee you the pucker factor was in effect.
Oh, man, Shep doing a nice job there, and that was a completed lap. They had completed 13, so Brandon Shepard will be your leader in the 4G. Let's take a look at the FK Rod Ends instant replay and see just how close this was for Brandon Shepard right here.
No, that was close. That was close. It's Justin Radcliffe.
It was good racing with him.
All right, B-Shep at the H-Door and Halligan Rigging restart zone. 1 caution so far as they come out of turn number 4. Let's see what the 58 car has. Good restart for Garrett Alberson at turn number 1.
Alberson going to try to get that advantage on Ferguson for the 2nd spot. Rice going to try to get the run on the outside of Murdy down the back straightaway. Shepard out front. Murdy's going to fall back, or is he? Rice on the outside. Heckenast on the outside. Alberson up to 2nd.
For number 1, we've got 14 in the books, 11 to go. Battle there, trying to go 3 wide. Moran on the bottom. Here comes Rice up top. 11 and 13 going at it. Josh Rice and Tyler Murdy. Meanwhile, Brandon Shepard trying to pull away from his fellow Lucas Oil regular Garrett Alberson off at turn number 4.
Remember, Alberson won one of the prelims on this night a year ago, James. He's trying to get up one more spot. Meanwhile, Devin Moran throws it in. Look at Donald McIntosh in the 79 up there battling amongst the top 5.
Yeah, the Southern Nationals champion last year's O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year back in the Billy Hicks 79. And Donald McIntosh a run on the bottom. Oh, man. And he got 2 right there. And Dallin Murdy, I believe, got into the wall.
Yeah. I think he did as well, and that spoils the run for Dallin Murdy. He's going to try to get his feet back under him. Meanwhile, here comes Josh Rice battling for 3rd. He'll take it this time by at the stripe.
McIntosh 11th to 5th into 1. Rice out at 2, has the spot, 8 laps to go, but Brandon Shepard is 2.2 ahead of Garrett Alberson after the restart as they come off of turn number 4, Dustin.
These cars really fanning out now in the corners. You can see it there a little bit as they creep into your screen. And we got a Hellraiser Jacks caution as we got them all bottled up, and one's pointed in the wrong direction over in turn number 4, and it's Dan Ebert, and that will draw the Hellraiser Jacks caution flag with 7 laps to go.
Randy, what do you see on Pierce? We see the replay. We see what Pierce, he might have a radiator he's worried about there, right? Getting a little hot. Well, wow.
Yeah, it knocked the filler panel in, as you can see right there. And, you want to make sure it didn't get to the radiator. I don't think it did, but, you know, that aero deal is going to be different for him. But when you're racing for these points, every lap matters. You've got to stay out there and do what you can.
DJ the Hurricane. All right, DJ, 7 to go to decide it. And it's still a Delaware double file. Alberson, Rice, Ferguson, McIntosh. They head down the main straightaway, back underway.
Rice tries to use that Kenny Shelton brand line to get a launch off quarter number 4 on the inside, but he can't clear Alberson.
No.
Here comes McIntosh to the inside.
Donald McIntosh.
What's your favorite kind of apple?
McIntosh in the Billy Hicks 79 goes to third. 79, he may not be done yet. Here comes Moran and Ferguson, but Alberson, but Brandon Shepherd's pulling away as they will have 5 laps to go out at turn number 4.
Move over PC. I'll take a Mac. Donald McIntosh from 11th trying to get third. Shep says, see ya, boys. Have at it. Less than 5 to go. Second, third, and fourth on your screen. Alberson, Rice, and Donald McIntosh.
Oh, Rice throws the slider on Alberson down the straightaway. Garrett still has the spot. Meanwhile, Shepherd 2 seconds ahead. Dandy battle here. Rice, Alberson, crossover. Thank you very much. Garrett go back in a second. McIntosh is there at 79. On to turn number 4. It is still Brandon Shepherd. 3 laps to go.
There's a scenario where McIntosh passes both of them on the bottom right here. Shepherd's checked out. He's got a 2.5 second advantage. Take him out of it. You got a whale of a race back here. 2 to go this time by. Shep leads. Alberson, Rice, McIntosh, and Ferguson 2 to go. And we get to do another feature after this.
You have the current Rookie of the Year points leader, Josh Rice. You have last year's champion of the Rookie of the Year, Donald McIntosh, as they come now out of turn number 4, and you have
the Barron's Performance 1 to go.
Barron's Performance white flag 1 lap to go. Garrett Alberson, he was the 2022 Rookie of the Year. How about that?
I love it. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Brandon Shepherd picks him up and puts him away. He takes the lead on lap 13, and he wins the Group A feature tonight. Second will go to Garrett Alberson. Josh Rice third. Donald McIntosh fourth. And Chris Ferguson will round out the top 5 in an entertaining first feature here tonight. Then it was Devin Moran. Clay Harris 7th. Trevor Landrum 8th. Bobby Pierce rallies to 9th. How about that from 17th? And Shannon Babb will round out the top 10 after starting way back in 21st. So Rice 3rd, Alberson 2nd, and your winner with a current Lucas Oil late model dirt series points leader and unofficially his 16th overall win of 2026 in the Valvoline, Swabert Calf Ranches, Petroff Towing, Performance Grading, Franklin Enterprises, Ace Metalworks, Gunners Honey, Fox Shocks, Collins Brothers Towing, Styles Marine, Rocket 1 out of New Berlin, Illinois. He's going to go across the scales to make it official. How about at Florence Speedway for Brandon Shepherd?